A little bit more of a somber Danny today, I see. But you do have a couple of marks on your neck there.
You see these, Leo?
Yeah, those are marks of a champion, I call them.
Marks of a champion.
Yeah.
Marks of a man who drives the ladies wild.
That's right, dude. I know you do. I know that you eat that vagina better than the average guy. I would say most women would look at you and think, that guy can eat a fucking puss. Don't you think?
Eat a puss, eat an ass, and then eat a face right after I'm done.
It's a guy that you know is going to get on his fucking knees and eat your pussy until you are going nuts. Probably because you read about it, right?
Do you want to guess whose pussy I was eating and who was going nuts?
I bet it was that blondie from Santa Barbara. Mia, your girlfriend.
Oh, no, it wasn't her.
Wait a second. Who was it?
Well, Leo, you know, with the quarantine, there aren't that many businesses open now.
Yeah.
I went to a McDonald's.
Okay.
Me and the Hispanic cashier worker, we were hitting it off.
Shit. Did she have was it full 1970s or down there, or hair everywhere? Did you have to spread the hair? Have you ever had to spread the pussy hair to get in there with the tongue? Have you ever had to do that?
You know that Gorilla Goo, that fucking gel they sell in the weird shaped bottle? I've had to use a handful of that to part the hairs and keep them parted.
Oh, wow. Because you were going to be down there for a while. So
I'm going to be down there for a while.
You needed it to be parted for a while.
Absolutely. It's like a jack underneath your car when you're changing a tire.
Do you think now with this fucking virus going around, do you think the pussy eating is on the decline?
I don't care, Leo.
You don't give a fuck?
All I can say is this didn't come from my fucking girlfriend. Okay, I've had my girlfriend for a while now.
Right.
Have you seen these marks before?
And they weren't for a video? Wait a second. This girl was under 6 then, right? Because that's the rule.
Under a 6?
Yeah, she has to be under a 6 in order for you to...
One second. I'm panicking about the camera not being on.
Yeah, dude. Flip the screen.
No, we're good. Yeah, you're right. I'm an idiot.
Flip the switch. Dude, you know what you should do? You should do a video reacting to rap, dude, and talking about why it's so bad. Because a lot of your fans like rap, you know?
Rap's gay.
It's not gay. It's modern day poetry.
No, I didn't film this, Leo. This was no video.
It was no video, so it was you philandering. You're a philanderer. Did you cheat on your girlfriend and you're admitting it on the air?
Does that seem hypocritical?
Yes.
I've been tooting the trumpet of fidelity lately, huh?
Yeah, you have. You've been talking about how you want to be this honest man. I guess you're staying on that honest push, because if you are admitting that you cheated on your girlfriend on the air, then that's fine. That's being an honest man.
Baby Mia, if you can hear my voice, if you can see my face, tune in right here, right now.
Oh God.
I ordered a motherfucking sausage egg McMuffin with the hash browns and a coffee.
Jesus, you went really unhealthy, buddy. It's not like you. You're having a bad day. I can see that.
And the hash browns weren't the only brown I encountered.
Oh my!
At that McDonald's.
God, you ate this woman's ass?
I fucked her in the ass, Leo.
You fucked?
I fucked her in the ass.
A cashier woman at McDonald's in the ass. I could tell you were really attracted. Filming the video last weekend, I could tell that you were attracted to the cash register person.
What are you talking about?
Well, the video where you were dancing around, prancing in your gay outfit. That's coming up, obviously. I put a teaser. I put a little bit of you dancing in that outfit on my video, and people love it.
There are so many technical malfunctions in that video. You're going to want to kill yourself.
Really?
Oh, it's bad. But you people, I got to confess now, these were given by my girlfriend. I just told her to let loose and give me some hickeys so we'd have something to open the show with.
Oh, that's sweet. Well, we did, and it was nice. And that's really nice of her. She did a good job. She went multiple occasions. Did it feel good? Do you enjoy it? Or you just kind of do it for do you feel any pleasure from the hickey?
A handful of Vaseline stroking myself while she was doing it.
Really?
Yeah.
That's interesting. Why do you need so much Vaseline? I don't know what that's like.
My dick has been chafed for 4 weeks straight. I kid you not.
Wow. I did see it chafed on the shoot, the Mountain Man shoot. That's
you can
funny.
see the chafe?
I can see the chafe.
When I got naked for my various bits.
Saw the chafe, dude.
That's like people who claim they can see the Great Wall of China from space.
Well, I saw the chafe,
That is nuts. I didn't know that was serious.
Your penis is not that small. God, why do you talk so much shit about your penis?
No.
I feel like your penis, if it could talk, would be like, hey, man, listen, I know other dicks in the area, and I have to say, I'm not that bad. So, stop talking shit. You're kind of like Donald Trump to your dick. You are a bully to your dick.
That's the only way to keep him under control.
Really?
It is really amazing. I think I could be possibly in some sort of museum for men who have the most skewed ratio of limp to hard.
Yeah, you know, I mean, I haven't seen you hard.
Yes,
I
you
mean,
have. You've absolutely seen me hard.
In a video? Yes, I did. And I did see you in the video.
It looked good, right?
I couldn't get over how big your nuts are, but
no.
I did.
It looked good hard.
It looked good hard.
Yes.
It looked great, buddy. I'm a supporter of your penis. I saw you try to tie it with another man. We've talked about this before. That day you were really going nuts in fucking Vegas. First time around, buddy. I'm not going to lie, man. I hope that you one day get hammered again in Vegas, because that was a fucking nut that comes out. You're Dr. Jekyll. No, you're Mr. Hyde, dude.
Yeah.
Mr. Hyde comes out, man. You're Dr. Jekyll right now. You're fucking straight arrow fuck.
I know.
What's going on? You gonna have a drink March 30th?
Am I coming off as a little preachy bitch? No, I'm not going to have a drink March 30th.
Why?
People, I wrote on my goal sheet right around New Year's that I was going to wake up at 6 a.m. every morning, not drink every morning, or not the mornings are my drinking time.
Jesus.
Not drink at all until March 30th.
So you had a complete problem, and then that's why you had to stop. Okay, Leo, I get it now.
Every shoot you came and met me for, I had about 6 rum and cokes before you came to the door.
Did you get turned on Nico to this, dude? Is that why he thought it was okay to have 3 shots before 10 a.m.?
I learned it from Nico's brother.
Yeah. Nico's brother is a complete alcoholic.
March 30th was going to be my day where I could resume drinking, but now with this coronavirus, it seems irresponsible to choose that as my day to get hammered.
God damn it, Danny. We should, you know what we should do? You should get hammered on a podcast. That would be funny.
Or Leo and I have been brainstorming all afternoon ways to pass this quarantine as far as creating content.
Should we talk about them?
We can talk about it, whatever, but was saying that having a full crew Edward 40 hands in somebody's house or apartment.
That'd be funny.
The Hitching Post Motel is my most attractive option. That sounds like great content.
That's great content. Well, I have my apartment is a complex, so we could walk around. There's a lot of empty areas for Inland Iggy to do stupid shit. I'm sure if they get a hold of the video, I'll probably be kicked out. But guess what? I'm not on the lease.
What about cutie pies?
What
about cutie pies?
What about cutie pies? Cuties? No, honestly, they seem like prostitutes, the girls that live there.
Perfect.
One is a really thick Latina who has long nails, and her balcony has those like geisha like things to block the view. Like, why would you need to do that? This is how it's
gonna go. I'm gonna be the prostitute. Mm-hmm. You're gonna be me with the YouTube channel. Hey, what are you guys doing out there?
Oh, well, we're filming for my YouTube channel. It's booming right now.
Oh, YouTube? My God! Oh, we should collab. How many subscribers do you have?
Oh, I have almost 400,000 subscribers, and if you add my here, you want to see my penis? I talk about.
Wait, no, I had to cough. I wasn't going to go for your penis right there.
I'll tell you what. Usually, girls that get on my channel, they average between 5,000 to 10,000 likes per picture, but followers could be 100,000, baby. Your life could be changed forever.
I only have 1,800 followers right now, and I paid for all of them.
I'll tell you what you could do. Listen, I'm going to tell the cameraman to take a little walk. And maybe...
Is he okay? He seems inebriated.
Oh, he's a complete alcoholic. That's Nico.
Nico?
No, Nico. He's an alcoholic, and he's his brother's also an alcoholic. The family in general, they all have alcoholism.
That's a shame. So it's going to be pretty easy to talk him into taking a walk, huh?
Oh, yeah. Hey, Nico, why don't you go get yourself something to drink? Yeah, alcohol's fine.
Wow, that was like watching one of those Looney Tunes shows. There was a dust cloud that got kicked up from behind his heels.
Oh, he's gone. Yeah, he'll be gone for a while, too.
He dashed away like the Roadrunner.
Yeah, the problem is when he comes back, his camera skills going to be a little off, but it's okay. I'll just backhand him. I'm the king around here. That big fucking guy over there, he's a nice guy. He's basically just here for security. He serves no other purpose.
Tell him to watch the door. You come into my apartment right now. Yeah. Let's get this in writing that you're going to shout out my social, particularly my TikTok. I'm really trying to focus on it.
Yeah, we'll get it in writing under Jack Denmo.
Okay.
Yeah.
You know what? I can't wait any longer. Or Jack Denmo. We should probably clarify what that means.
Anytime anybody asks us what the channel is and we're doing something nefarious, which is honestly fucking 95% of the time, we tell them that it's Jack Denmo's channel.
Jack Denmo, I guess, has been really self-conscious ever since I put out that video. I've heard, and I don't want to say from who, but from a pretty high up source, that he worshipped the channel.
Really? It seems like it. He comments on everything.
I guess he worshipped the channel, and not like because what's annoying about him is he comments on every YouTuber's channel all the time.
To get clout.
He's just comment whoring to get likes. And that's why I was so pissed, because I saw him comment whoring on That Was Epic.
You're right.
But I guess he's been putting out stories since I made that video defending his pickup line content, saying basically, hey, I know this is douchey, repetitive, unoriginal, any other synonym for shitty you can think of.
Wow.
But it gets views, so I'm going to keep doing it.
Really? But isn't that like, what would you compare that to? Like, I don't know. Is that like an actor, like being a talented actor and then just deciding that you're going to be in something like Friends just because it pays a lot of money and people watch it, even though it's crap? Like, it's not something you should do as an artist, But I guess he doesn't consider himself an artist, right?
It's different in that the people who were working for Friends, not only were they making $5 million an episode, they were getting a Porsche every Christmas.
Yeah.
Brand new.
It was different.
911 Turbo.
Yeah.
Jack Denmo is still developing his career as an entertainer, as am I. You need to have some sort of brand.
Right.
And there are brands that are built sturdy, like a Japanese car, and there are brands that are built flimsy. Like insert the name of a shitty car brand. What's a shitty flimsy car?
I guess like I don't know, Mini Coopers.
A Mini Cooper. Or BMWs. They seem temperamental as fuck.
They seem temperamental, yeah, but they are ridiculous for the first 100,000 miles. But then, yeah.
It's Jack Denmo's brand is a BMW with 500,000 miles.
Gotcha.
That's his brand.
It's falling apart.
I've seen a couple other YouTubers. Steven Shapiro, another guy I laid into in that video. He now gets around 50,000 views per video with 700,000 subs. Gotcha. Why? Because his brand was as flimsy as a BMW with 500,000 mi.
Yeah.
That's an abbreviation for 500,000 miles. And people stopped giving a fuck. They stopped tuning in. They stopped clicking on the thumbnails.
Yeah, man. So what are you going to do to make sure that doesn't happen to your channel?
Not sell out.
You will continue to be the Danny Mullen of old.
Do what I think is funny, and don't mean to offend anybody. What I think is funny is the best barometer of funny there probably is, because I think I'm watching, reading, listening to more comedy than even the most seasoned comics at the Comedy Store.
I like it.
And the Laugh Factory. So if I don't know what funny is, nobody does. And if I do what I think's funny, I'm going to be all right. There's going to be an audience for it.
Nice. And then will you continue to tell other people that you don't think they're funny? Will you continue to be the judge of what's not funny out there?
I don't want to be that guy. I like entertainers who do stuff like that.
Yeah, I think so too. I look, I agree. Sometimes having like a little bit of an argument with someone, or some kind of intrusion of their feelings, that is great to watch. It doesn't mean you always want to do it. I feel like it's something that you do because it's entertaining.
I haven't given a shit about MMA for quite some time, just because I don't think there's much star power left in the UFC. The one fight I tuned into all of last year and was fucking laser focused, ears perked up, cock with blood in it,
Jesus.
Looking up all the shit, all the stats, looking at all the pre-fight interviews.
Your cock was hard?
A little bit. Blood in it. I didn't specify that it was hard. Take it easy, Lou. Colby Covington versus Marty Fake Newsman.
Gotcha.
Do you know Colby Covington?
Yeah.
Colby Covington, his shtick is he's a heel, like there used to be in professional wrestling.
Right.
And he becomes a heel by just being a huge Trump fanboy.
Right.
He wears a Make America Great Again hat.
It's literally it's literally out of the WWE handbook, which I think a lot, even Howard Stern was kind of WWE in many of his antics, right?
Absolutely. Howard Stern would tear people apart, just like Colby Covington's doing now. He's accusing Marty Fake Newsman, whose real name is Kamaru Usman. Kamaru Usman says he was born in Africa. Colby Covington saying he was actually born in some place in Texas, which he probably stole from Donald Trump.
That's 100% what Donald did to Barack, yes. Obama.
Howard's a great example, though. You listen to old calls from Howard. He's calling up other DJs and just screaming at them on the phone, threatening their life, wishing cancer upon them.
Jesus.
With YouTube community standards now, it's a little harder to do that stuff. But when I see that kind of battle going on, I'm attracted to it. So yeah, part of me wants to do it, but then part of me also wants just to keep my head down and focus on stuff like the fairy tale video we did.
That was beautiful.
Which is more insular.
Right. Now, those take a lot of work. There was a lot of scripted stuff in there. Now, what would you say? Why don't you give us some examples of things that you could do for these fans? Maybe they could comment below and say what they would want to see. I know you don't care, but you know.
It's not that I don't care. Just I don't want to read comments. We're going to figure it out. I've got Hottest Fan Contest Part 2 in the works.
Nice.
I'm going to get out there and do some vlogging in this post-apocalyptic wasteland of a city. I might even go out to Nevada where there's technically not...
there's no traffic. So, I mean, maybe we could... Yeah, there's no traffic, which is nice right now.
Take advantage of that.
Yeah.
We'll figure it out, though. But I can't tell you what I woke up to this morning.
What?
I woke up to the news that somebody was reposting all my YouTube videos on TikTok.
I saw it. I got that from Nez, your boy. He sent it to me, and yeah, there's one with 3 million views, and there's multiple with like 600,000, 700,000, and it did create some traffic to the YouTube channel.
I was pissed at first. Somebody's reposting 5 of my videos, and they're all just snippets of confrontation, big blowout moments. Somehow, I don't know if this guy's getting shares from other pages or if they just organically went viral. He started posting these like this morning.
Right. He went from when Nez sent me his profile, he had 4,000 followers. I think he's at 20,000 already.
To his credit, and I didn't know this because I reported him. After I reported him, I went into the video comments and I saw that at the top of it, at least the biggest one, he said, "Go subscribe to Danny Mullen." He didn't even tag me or leave that comment at some of the other videos.
Yeah.
Bless their hearts. Some of the fans or some of the people watching the videos were saying it was me. But I reported him and was all pissed off until I noticed I jumped 6,000 YouTube subscribers overnight.
Wow.
And all the videos were rolling.
Yeah, it seems like that's what TikTok does. It doesn't transfer to Instagram well, but it goes directly to YouTube. I've seen people gain a lot of YouTube subscribers from TikTok. When they get like millions of views like yours.
My theory is now, I'm going to have to amend this a little bit because there are countless examples of me talking endless shit on how useless TikTok is.
Yeah.
Apparently, if the content's good, which mine is, it transfers to real followings on other platforms.
Absolutely, which brings, I think you should get every moment that you think is funny from any of your videos under a minute, of course, and then put it on your TikTok so you could drive traffic to your YouTube channel.
We'll see.
And then it'll, trickle down to the rest of us.
Part of what I'm paying my editor right now, trickle down to the rest of us?
Yeah.
No.
What?
You and Fanjerry are cut off.
Excuse me?
You're fired from the crew.
My engagement's phenomenal on my channel. I'm proud of my channel.
It's a mutiny. Your channel is an act of mutiny.
Listen, no, it's not. It's only a support. It's behind the scenes mostly of your shit. I sometimes put my, my own little take, my little funny moments. It's really just practice for your channel. I don't have the ability to put out a phenomenal video right now, but you know what? I enjoy putting it out there.
Well, I hope you enjoy.
It's not an act of mutiny.
I hope you enjoy sitting at home in your apartment, collaborating with Rumon and Andrew Judge.
Oh, you are such an asshole.
Because you and I are done.
Guys. Really? Is that it?
I'm going to get an inflatable...
The Leo and Danny show is done.
I'm going to get an inflatable tan skin guy, blow him up, and put a wig on him.
You know what, buddy?
And sit next to him, prop him up in front of the microphone.
I have a cardboard cutout of myself. I'll just send that over to you.
I'm not surprised. That's another reason I'm firing you.
Yeah. It was a gift.
Your endless vanity.
It was a gift.
From who?
My sugar mama.
How much?
Actually, wait a second. No. That was a gift from my ex-girlfriend, the dancer.
The one who fucked Ryan Sheckler?
Yes, possibly fucked Ryan Sheckler.
She definitely fucked Nigel Houston, though.
Maybe. I think they hooked up. Yeah.
She fucked him. I know about Nigel Houston.
Yeah. She might have had sex with a few skaters, yeah.
Mm-hmm. And you were very insecure about that?
No, I wasn't insecure about it. I don't give a fuck.
You gave a fuck. How did you find out she did it?
She told me about one. I think Ryan. No, actually, yeah, she told me about Ryan Sheckler, and then I kind of like.
What'd she say about him? Great lay?
No, she didn't say anything she didn't say anything about how they were as lays. She said one guy, Brandon Biebel, couldn't really get hard.
He's a pro skater from Sacramento. I suspect he might be on steroids. He might be fucking with his dick.
Yeah. And then let me think. I think maybe she just made out with Nyjah. That was the story.
She fucked him.
I'm sure. I mean, who knows? It doesn't matter. But yeah, I mean, I wasn't insecure about it. I was like, I tower over all these you little men. Little skater man.
Well, you don't tower over me, and that's why I'm not scared to fire you from this show.
Oh, really? You know what, you son of a bitch? What? I am borderline. I'm not going to say completely irreplaceable, but I'm going to tell you what, buddy. I am not a bad podcast co-host. All right? I like to set you up with a joke and a half every now and then. I set you up to succeed. You know who I am, buddy? I'm fucking Scotty fucking Pippen to your Jordan, buddy.
Hey, I'm not.
Jordan wouldn't fucking be Jordan if it wasn't fucking Pippen, man.
I don't know if there's something called the 80% rule, and I don't watch basketball, so I don't know what you're talking about. But I could make you 80% as good as you are now. You know how I could do that?
How?
Get that inflatable tan skin doll, put a wig on him, and record one phrase in my speaker and put it behind the couch.
Hey, what's that, Jesus Danny? It better be fucking Jesus Danny.
You got to step all over my jokes, huh? You bastard. Yeah,
I'm sorry, dude.
Jesus Danny. Yeah, okay. Well, yeah, so TikTok and stuff.
Listen, dude, I'm going to walk out, dude. I'm fucking walking out. I'm walking out just as fast as, you know what you are? You're the fucking coronavirus.
Okay.
And I'm a fucking 85-year-old right now, dude. And I'm fucking gone.
Well, stick around until I reset the camera and then walk out while it's recording. Let's wait for that.
Anyway, I'm not going to walk out. I decided I'm not going to walk out. Because you know why I did? Because I like to, I forgive. I'm a Catholic, man. Just like our boy Austin, who we're going to talk about later.
No.
Is a religious man. I'm a religious man too. So I forgive.
This is why I didn't walk off.
Why didn't I walk off? You son of a fucking bitch.
Because as he was just crossing the threshold and he was doing the little ding ding to unlock his car, I said one name. Nate. And he knew in a second. He understood.
I did.
That if he left, the one person who has willingly left the Danny Mullen crew is now crying and spilling his heart out on the Danny Mullen Reddit forum.
Yeah.
A year after his leaving, trying to gain sympathy from random fans.
It's true. Once you cross Danny, it's really difficult to get back on his good side. I mean, I've heard of guys offering sexual favors. I've heard of offering their girlfriends. And it's not something that I'm willing to do at this point. So I'm just not, I'm not going to cross them for now, dude.
It is an effective strategy, though, the girlfriend thing.
The girlfriend thing is, I've heard that works. Or the sister swap, which you haven't been able to pull off yet. But, I've heard if you can offer a sister for a sister, and that's a thing that you're looking to do as well. Before
we call this guy, just to set the stage real quick, he's a fan. I don't know him at all. He emailed me, the balls on this piece of shit.
Yeah.
The temerity. Says he wants me to fly up to Seattle and film his first YouTube video with him. Mm-hmm. So as far as I can tell, I'm paying my way to go sit in front of a webcam and dance or play Truth or Dare or some bullshit with this entitled piece of garbage.
So I have this texting app called Text Now, and we're texting him on that. I think I'm going to call him from that app.
Well, I got to say now, the sister swap thing.
Oh, yeah, go for it, yeah.
So I've had a couple friends with attractive sisters roughly in the same age group as my sister. Mm-hmm. And I'll say names. Fu, Leo.
Oh, really? I've never even heard that you thought she was attractive. I thought that you just wanted a bigger penis in your genetic pool. So that's why you wanted to mate with her. I thought that was what it was.
If I wanted that, I'd go fuck and inseminate the first hooker I saw in South Central. Leo, Adam, Fu, they both have attractive sisters roughly my sister's age. I said, hey, Fu, he's the one I really wheedled about this. I said, Fu, you Jewish bastard, let's do this. Let's you and my sister rent a room at the Palm Springs Renaissance Esmeralda. Let's me and your sister rent something at the Wynn Encore in Las Vegas.
The old sister swap.
If we both fuck each other's sisters, we're not going to feel great about it. We're not going to enjoy thinking about Fu with his big, clipped, Jewish, girthy penis going in and out of Mrs. Mullen. I'm not going to love thinking about that. But the second it starts to hurt me, I'll just replay the images of me sodomizing his sister.
Dan, you would sodomize his sister?
Absolutely. And
that's why. It
cancels each other out.
Have you ever had a friend have you ever had a talk with a friend like, hey, buddy, I really have feelings for your sister and I'm thinking that maybe I'd like to date her. That guy, if you ever shared even two anecdotes, because I know like within the second story that you ever tell any person that you're kind of being friendly with, it's some story about either anal sex, eating ass, fucking hookers, something disgusting and despicable within the first two stories. If you're in the first story, it might be something about your newly found knowledge of David Goggins or some book you're reading. But the second anecdote is always about anal sex or ass eating. So this guy would then know that you're going to anally intrude his sister.
Yeah, the opportunity arose. I mean, I'm not a Puritan. I'm actually losing some of my fascination with anal sex.
That's good. I'm glad. You're growing out of it?
Yeah, because my chick, I can fuck her in the ass whenever I want. She's down with it.
Pussy's right there.
The pussy's right there. It kind of hurts her.
Yeah.
Which I'm not a softie. I'm not like Nico. Nico's always like, "Ooh, it might hurt her. She might not like it."
His favorite, he loves it. One time he put his foot on a girl's head while he was banging her, like that porn move. And he always talks about it like it's his fucking big move, dude. And I'm like, Nico, there's much to learn.
Nico's afraid to get his ass licked. He's afraid to ask. He's afraid to fuck his girlfriend in the ass. And I'm like, Nico, you got to take control.
Yeah.
You got to be like a Viking with a horned helmet and a club, dragging a broad by her hair into a mulberry bush.
The Vikings were known to rape, though.
Isn't that what I just said?
I mean,
Is there other reasons to drag a woman by her hair into a mulberry bush?
Maybe she was into the role play. I don't know.
Yeah, from what I said, Leo, we can assume that I was talking about rape.
Jesus Christ.
Okay, I'm sorry. I'm really sorry to offend you there.
You're telling Nico to go rape.
Have the mindset of a rapist Viking compartmentalized somewhere in his skull. Yeah.
Nice.
Women like that. And I know you know
true.
they like that.
Yeah, that's true.
So after 8, 10, 15 go-arounds in my chick's ass, I'm comfortable with the vagina now. It self-lubricates. There's never any shit on your dick when you pull out.
True.
Sometimes.
Sometimes? What do you mean? What kind of, like in the beginnings of the period?
Sometimes I like to do a little bit of finger painting with her feces. And sometimes I use as a canvas the inside of her vaginal wall.
You know, Danny, I mean, look, I know that you've never really considered therapy, but I know, and you're honestly one of the most mentally strong people I know, but you need to unlock the portion of your brain where you were sexually molested that made you interested in all this strange stuff. I need to figure out where it was. I need to figure out if it was woman or man. Like, I need to know, because there's no way this white bread fucking guy from Sacramento, with father being a judge and mom being a teacher, correct, is so sexually fucking nuts.
Yeah, I can explain it.
Why? How can you?
Your sister was my babysitter.
You sick fuck.
That's
that
it. Let's call this guy.
Sense. That doesn't even make sense.
It's possible. Let's call this guy.
All right.
Let's talk to this guy. Let me set the stage of this fucking bozo. I think his name is Rapper Allen. We're calling him from a fake number, right?
Yeah.
Okay, perfect.
Hello.
How's it going, man?
Oh my gosh. Let's get it going, man.
Yeah, take it in. What?
Currently I'm driving off 2 tabs fast.
It's on speaker.
Should it be on speaker? Yeah.
Yeah.
You're currently doing what, man? Hello?
Currently, can you hear me better?
Yeah, that's good. I'm sorry. It was my issue.
Okay. You're good. Currently I'm driving off 2 tabs of acid for my first day of quarantine towards my mom's house.
What an idiot. I mean,
if you would have told us that a month ago, we would have loved you.
Yeah, but now we're worried about, have you ever done anything violent?
What did Leo say?
How have you ever done anything violent?
Don't worry about Leo.
All right, listen,
Leo wants to know if you've done anything violent. Really quickly, just to humor him. You have any answers? The last time you got in a fight, how about that?
Last time I got in a fight?
Yeah.
Last time I got in a fight was probably around 7th grade.
Okay, too long ago.
Okay,
I'm not interested. That's pussy shit.
All right. So yeah, let's go. Let's vet this guy.
Man, I'm not a fighter. I can't fight. You know, I'm a tall guy, 6'4", 240, all dick, but I cannot fight.
What do you mean by all dick?
I fucking hate this guy.
That's the only muscle I have to me.
You weigh 240 pounds though, so you're just fat and doughy?
No, I am a tall, lengthy,
You know, it doesn't matter. What was your name, man? What was your name?
Derek Price.
Derek Price. Your email name was Rapper Allen or something.
Rapper Allen, yes. That's my local rapper name.
Wow. Are you a rapper?
White boy rapper upcoming. I mean, you can call me.
No, we got to make him spit one bar, Danny. You got to make him spit 3 bars. Spit a couple bars, buddy.
All right, Rapper Allen.
Yeah.
Here's your big chance.
All right. Am I going to go off a word? Am I going to go off a topic? Or what is it?
Yeah, go off a topic. Coronavirus.
All right. I'm going to go off the topic of...
No, you don't get to choose your own topic.
We just chose coronavirus as the fucking topic, dude. You're in Seattle. You guys fucking started it all.
Let me handle this one. All right, dude. Leo gave you a suggestion. You don't get to argue with the suggestion.
Yeah, fuck.
That's not one of the rules of improv or rap battling or any kind of performance art.
So just spit.
Just spit, quote unquote.
Just spit. Okay. I told my mama she never had to worry about a thing. But now I got a wife and I'm 19 with a ring. And now she got it on her left finger. And now I'm going to make swing dinger. Danny Mullen in the studio making a podcast like who. And I'm going to get viral because y'all already know who I end up. You like that?
So you said the word viral, but as far as I can tell, you were referring to social media viewership. Other than that, I heard nothing dealing with the coronavirus. It was a tremendous wandering away from the topic.
I had to rap over coronavirus. I didn't.
You didn't, though.
My gas tank light is on.
Oh, okay.
That's not my problem, Rapper Allen. Rapper Allen, I just want to get the terms of your email straight here, and I want to clear them up for myself, for Leo, for the audience. Is that all right?
Yes, let's do it.
So, Rapper Allen, as far as I can tell, and I don't want to misquote you here, you want me to go to LAX, pay for a flight to Seattle, ride a plane to Seattle, get off the plane, drive to your residence, and then participate in your very first YouTube video.
And yes, sir.
Let me ask you...
100%.
What'd you say?
I am fully 100%, 110% committed to this.
Yeah, I figure you would be, as would about half the other youths in the nation, Rapper Allen. Let me ask you a question, though. What the fuck is in it for me?
What do you want, Amy? What do you want?
Oh, wait a second.
Throw out some things.
I mean, Leo's a hot guy. I'd do anything for him, but I mean...
So you're attracted to Leo sexually.
Thank you. Thank you, Rapper Allen. I appreciate that.
So, Rapper Allen, just let me talk. Let me talk. So, you being sexually attracted to Leo makes me even less want to go out there because I know you have a gay side to you, and I'm afraid you're going to do something to me while I sleep.
No gay vibe, but I mean, if you want me to show my dick, I'm going to show my dick. I mean.
Dude, doesn't this guy...
I know you like doing that.
This guy really sounds like a rat dick of the Pacific Northwest.
Dude, yeah, this is an urban rat dick, dude.
I'm also currently high.
Yeah, we get that.
So
Two tabs of acid. Yeah,
so
is all right. So like
rat dick, dude, I love that dude. I want to meet him.
I'm not surprised.
Yeah, I bet you love him.
I'm going to tell you this, Rapper Allen. So far, don't interrupt me. It sounds like there's a much greater chance of getting rat dick up there, too. I don't think you're going to be able to book Danny Mullen. You haven't given me one even close to enticing reason to travel.
We're going to get the hottest fucking chicks in our hotel room.
How are you going to pull that off? Am I going to put out an Instagram story and get the hottest Instagram chicks in Seattle?
Wait a second. What if Rapper Allen is the fucking resident badass of Seattle, dude? What if he's the fucking man, dude? Rapper Allen, do you have just mad hoes?
Leo, did you know it? I mean, listen to this guy. Danny, I love you, dude. Listen to him.
You sound like Rat Dick Ralph. This is probably Rat Dick Ralph made a fake email account to get in touch with me again.
So wait a second. Wait, Rapper Allen, do you have the ability to pull tail? Is that what you're telling us?
Dude, I have the ability. I have the jawline that will break diamonds into half.
Yeah.
Is he a huge stud?
You have the tongue that's going to scare away any piece of eligible vagina, though. You talk like a bumbling fool.
Teeth. Oh, thanks.
You're welcome.
Do you have a sister that you could, maybe put forth as a sacrifice to Danny?
I actually can. She's in Florida currently.
Well, I mean...
She's what currently?
In Florida.
In Florida.
Well, you're not paying for my flight. Might as well pay for hers. Get her back in town.
I mean, if you fly your sister over with the...
Hey, Danny.
Yeah.
Are you guys currently in lockdown?
Yes.
So there's no way I could make a transport to you guys.
Why would I want you here, though, Rapper Allen? Why would I be in your first YouTube video? That benefits me zero. It negatively benefits me. It's a huge time drain.
Unless he brings his sister along.
True.
The best, the greatest video you have ever.
What do you know about comedy? What do you know about filmmaking, about narrative? How are you going to make my videos anything more than shittier?
Okay, do you know who comes out from Indiana? There's a lot of famous people, right?
No.
I'm one of those guys who can make it out there.
So you're David Letterman? Is that where he's from?
I think David Letterman is from Indiana. Yeah.
There we go.
I'm better.
Indiana Jones is from Indiana.
Yeah, no, I'm getting all these hookers, right?
Okay, hookers. Okay, so now we're getting to the bottom of it. He would pay for the tail, so we don't know if he can pull it himself.
I'm going to tell you what, dude. As I said earlier, you're Rat Dick Ralph of the Pacific Northwest. You sound like you're just stealing all his plot points of his life. Drops acid all the time, gets hookers.
Ralph, I've only seen probably 2 videos of you and him.
That's because he's only in 2 videos.
I don't even. Is it? I'm good.
Dude, ask him what does your sister look like, Rapper Allen? Why don't we describe her in detail?
She's very beautiful. I kind of get, you know how brothers are, right?
No. You have to explain yourself when you're an entertainer.
So I'm a brother. Technically, if a dude touches her, I'm going to run him over with my car.
Well, you better amend that policy when it comes to Papa Mullen. You are a brain-dead fool, aren't you? Could you define the word amend for me right now? You don't even understand what I'm saying.
Yes, I do.
Then why did it take you a 5-second pause before I had to jump in?
Shit.
All right, buddy. Here's my piece of advice for you. You're from the same city as Kurt Cobain. I want you to take your own life in much the same way.
Jesus, dude. What do you mean with a shotgun?
Mm-hmm.
Jesus, with his fucking toe on the trigger, dude?
That might have been Hemingway. Are you sure that was Kurt? Did he use the toe?
I think so. I think he used the old toe.
Get your sister to pull the trigger, Rapper Allen.
Rapper Allen, why are you doing acid on a fucking random Monday, dude? Hello?
Leo wants to know why you're on acid right now.
I think we lost him.
No, he's still there. Rapper Allen, if you want to stay on the line, say something immediately.
All right. Damn it.
There we go.
Is that it? Is that the end of Rapper Allen's career?
Did I go a little too hard on him with the suicide comment?
I mean, yeah, you said, yeah, you told him to blast his head off, dude. I was going to go into like, let's help this kid mode, but you know what, dude? I guess sometimes, I don't know, man, nowadays, maybe we need to get rid of some of the fat. We need to trim some of the fat, dude. You know, and he could be considered some of the fat.
I don't know what the fuck that kid is contributing to society. Certainly not anything to the hip-hop world.
You know what? Is he white or black? Do you know if he was African American?
Whiter than the inside of a potato.
He could have been. Yeah, acid isn't that. Yeah, he's probably white. Yeah. Look, I mean, it's still pretty funny though. I mean, we should fly up there. I say take the offer. What do you think? I say we should take the offer.
No.
I'll go with you.
He sounds like a watered down Rat Dick Ralph.
Fuck it,
after
dude.
we've had more than enough of our fill of Rat Dick Ralph.
Yeah, Rat Dick. Yeah, he's hopefully in rehab.
I mean, that would be like if a guy showed up at our door going, "Ooh, I have a big cock."
Well, you would immediately take that guy onto the squad. Isn't that how you met in Lenigi?
What I'm saying is it would be a pale imitation of somebody who already exists in the squad.
Yeah, that's true.
That guy was Rat Dick Ralph to a T. He had nothing else to offer. His rap sucked, and I don't like how presumptuous he is.
Yeah, no, honestly, yeah. It was he's an asshole. What would be your superhuman crew member? Like if you could combine everybody in the crew and some traits that we might not all have, and you could create one superhuman crew member, what would he look like? What would he act like? What would his IQ be? What would he do?
Yeah.
I want to know.
Well, first I'll say Rat Dick Ralph, minus the huge decline in stability, might be it.
Rat Dick Ralph was all the best YouTube fucking crew, like crazy crew members into one, and he was even funny just saying shit. He was actually kind of good at improv.
I won't go that far.
I mean, but for not ever doing improv, you know what I mean? Like he took it somewhere. The list of
videos I was building in my head for that guy: take him skydiving on acid.
Oh my god!
And take him to Vegas on acid and parody Fear and Loathing. Take him to the Chicken Ranch brothel and let him fuck a hooker on acid.
Yeah, he wouldn't be able to get hard probably, but yeah, dude,
it would be the best $400 I ever spent.
Well, I think she hustled you, buddy. I think she hustled you because she gave you a tour. I think she's a little less expensive. I think the guys, because they mentioned you to her, they had to pay the same price. But I think she goes for a little cheaper price. I think she's cheaper than that, cheaper than the $400.
Well, I'm not sure what you're getting at, Leo.
What?
You're trying to say that because Danny Mullen walked in and she didn't like what she saw, she upped her price?
No, buddy. I think she loved what she saw.
That's why
she actually risked her job by contacting you afterward.
Yeah.
And I was totally on board. I saw that. I saw the spark between you guys. At the end of that video, I said, could there be an opportunity for you maybe to date once you're out of this, this world or whatever? And she totally was like on board, man. I think she really felt something for you, man.
That's what all her direct messages afterwards seem to indicate.
How do you think her business is going right now with the coronavirus?
It's closed. I tried to look into it.
Really?
I was going to go there this weekend.
Damn. Do you think she has do you think she's good with her money, or do you think her spending habits are perfect right now, or do you think she's been living with I'm going back to the brothel, so I'm gonna spend heavy right now? What do you think,
Leo? While she did seem to be a collected, regular girl, you have to assume that anybody who is a prostitute and lives in Las Vegas, you have to assume that those combinations of things result in somebody wasting money irresponsibly. Because
what do you think she spends her money on? I'm curious what you...
the roulette table.
Really?
Purses.
You think she gambles?
It's fucking Vegas. She gambles with pregnancy and STDs for a daily occupation.
Jesus. Well, she inspected your penis, Danny. I feel like she inspected it. Maybe she has some nursing in her background.
She didn't do a good job.
Why? Do you have an STD?
I had warts.
You had warts?
An active breakout when I fucked her. That's not true.
You had an active breakout of warts?
Not true.
Now, let's talk about another person's life that you've changed recently. Can we talk about our good friend Archangel Austin? Look, you might notice that we're alone here in this podcast room today.
Do we not
It's because
address
of
that?
Danny's. It's honestly, I'm going to go ahead and say it's because of Danny's wrath. He's been fucking with everybody's life. All right, Ben. He made some comments about his alleged marijuana use that he didn't like. Austin. Well, look, Austin has a very religious upbringing. All right, and his mom. I was told that his mom might have viewed, our podcast episodes and stuff. And, maybe she let go of the fact that you made her son get up and show you his cock in the middle of nowhere. All right. And that's fine. All right. But then, some things occurred on this Mountain Man video. And I don't know. He's telling us that it's the coronavirus that's the reason why he can't come around. But I have an inkling to think that it might be because his mom watched your video. How do you feel about that?
I heard from Leo yesterday that Austin couldn't come podcast because of his mom. And then concerned, obviously, because not only do I care about this show and this channel and want to boost this up, during quarantine, I was thinking about beefing up the podcast and moving it over to the main channel.
That would have been fun, man.
Still doing a Thursday video.
We could probably still do that. We'll just, it'll be more editing involved, I think. That's, we'll just have fucking Nico over there.
We'll talk about it. We'll figure it out. But the game plan was to do something like have a podcast with guests every week with some written comedy and then have something more minimalist on Thursday. Yeah. Which minimalist is the only way to do things right now because of the coronavirus.
Yeah.
Businesses are closed. Gatherings of people are closed. We can't get our producer in here.
Yeah.
Nico showing reservations about filming. It's tough.
Really?
Not only to go out and film with other people, but just to assemble the necessary people in our own squad.
Hey, wait a second. The light bulb just fucking struck.
What?
Remember Nico's idea talking shit to people from a boat? That's adhering to the rules of social distancing.
It is.
It is. We should film that. We should we go to him, that little piece of shit, that little fuck, that alcoholic little tiny fuck. And we could shoot that, dude. We'll get a dinghy. Is that what they're called?
They're called dinghies. I'm not sure if dinghy riding is considered a part of necessary infrastructure to the state, which by definition you need to be a part of if you want to be out. But hey, we can still yell at some people. I'm sure there are people out walking their dogs despite quarantine.
Absolutely. No, apparently Mitch went to San Pedro yesterday and he said it was booming with families. Families don't have anything to do, dude. They have to get their kids out, you know?
My roommate said they went up to Malibu and the beaches were fucking packed.
Yeah, people don't give a shit about this. It's going to be like, Italy's losing 500 people a day. We're probably going to be at 1,000 a day soon.
Dead weight.
Jesus Christ, Danny.
Dead weight.
Your parents are old like mine. I know that at night before you put your shady little brain to sleep, you think about them.
You make it sound like I put my brain to sleep through some process.
You do. I'm sure you do. I'm sure you have to, I don't know, there's probably some kind of sacrifice to the gods above.
You make it sound like I put it in some sort of cleaning fluid like dentures.
No.
In a jar next to my bed.
I feel like there's a rabbit that gets its throat slit and then you put it in like a fire with like a stones. I don't know, dude. I feel like there's definitely some Santeria.
I'm not a pagan idolater, Leo, and don't accuse me of being one.
All right. Well, I'm sorry. I wasn't saying that you were a wizard or witch or anything. This isn't Salem. All right. We're not going to burn you at the stake, Danny. All right. But I will say that Austin might be a little bit hesitant to come back because his mom saw the video that you put him in.
The video, survival mission, where he drinks my piss,
right,
amongst other bad things.
Yeah.
Gets naked, lays in the snow.
Right.
Throws up in a fire.
Yep. Your urine. He throws up your urine in the fire.
I think
it was your urine. It was, you could see it.
It stays in your stomach for 7 hours like that?
I hope
it gets
not.
absorbed.
I hope not.
It was probably in his body at that point.
It was sterile, I hope.
With me, you never know.
You never know with you, dude. It could have been it could have been.
I am an aberration of science. My urine might not be. Austin, can you speak a little louder for us here?
Yeah, I had my phone upside down. My bad.
It's okay. It's okay. You're on the Leo and Danny show, my friend.
What's up, Austin?
Happy to be here.
Well, we miss you.
I miss you very much, both of you.
It's pretty embarrassing right now, but Leo and I are sitting here in a room with one camera, one audio recorder. Not even producer Ben wanted to hang out with our asses.
Nobody likes us, dude.
Oh, no.
So, I'm not going to waste time with pleasantries or any of that. The reason we're calling is we're trying to figure out the real reason why you decided not to come today.
Oh, okay.
Because first of all, look, the government's mandating no larger than 10 people. I mean, we're only 4 in this room, including producer Ben, who's obviously doesn't want to be a part of this anymore. So we're just trying to figure out why you didn't come or why you were not allowed to come. I understand that you're only 19 years old. Are you 20 now?
He's 20.
I'm 20 now. But anyway, please share with us, because if we like the truth, we seek the truth. Me and Danny, that's all we do. Every day of our lives, we're seeking the truth. So please, Austin, share.
All right. So my family is not like super redneck, but pretty redneck. And they're taking the whole end of the world like kind of over the top serious. Since I lost all my video gigs, my parents are letting me stay at their house, so they're giving me free food and shit.
Their house? Do they have a house in L.A.?
They do.
It's outside of L.A. It's up in the mountains. It's basically like an end-of-the-world shelter. We got guns and shit. It's pretty cool.
So your mom is
not allowed to leave.
So your mom is interpreting something in the Book of Revelations as being fulfilled right now.
Exactly.
Interesting take. But you said yesterday to me that it was your roommates keeping you in.
Well, it was my older sister kind of started a big fight about the whole situation of me leaving. My parents understand that this is serious, doing the podcast and stuff. But since all 8 of us aren't allowed to leave, except for my dad, she basically got all pissy.
Wait, why does your dad get leaving privileges?
Get the food. He's the hunter, Danny, obviously.
Is he actually hunting?
He's the provider.
What's he doing to
But
provide?
we've been talking about it. I got a bunch of, like, shotgun shells for all
Ducks.
game.
You would blow your own foot off if you even tried to use one of those.
I'm pretty proficient with a weapon.
I believe you, actually. You're from Texas. So, Austin, you're locked down. That's very distressing news. Leo had a theory that your family had seen the camping video or seen the podcast where you pull your penis out. Is there any truth to that?
No, actually, they're yet to see that.
What would happen
My
if
brother's seen it. He thought it was hilarious.
That's good. That's good. But how would they see it? You're not reposting that on your social media or your family Facebook account, are you?
Not the piss drink, but the podcast and everything. I have like linked on my Instagram and
Careful, buddy.
show people on my Snapchat.
Well, that's not exactly sharing it over a family group chat or something. It's not that stupid, but careful, buddy, because we don't want to lose you based on your parents' religion.
Oh, no, my mom likes your videos a lot. I've shown her your videos, and she knows we get up to some dumb shit. The reason why she said I couldn't go over to your house is, well, you know, Danny kisses everyone.
Wow.
That was the first thing that came out of her mouth.
So homosexuality is that's the reason you couldn't come over?
Heterosexuality.
It's Danny kisses everyone, including him.
No, what she was insinuating is that I kissed a random girl on the street.
She said you were homo. She thinks you're gay.
She is saying that I kiss a lot of girls on the street and that I was going to get something from them and transmit it to Austin through airborne.
Classic homophobia. It's classic homophobia, dude.
Austin, we're back with you.
I'm right here.
What's up, buddy? So, yeah, your mom is a complex character. She used to hang out with rock bands back in the 80s, loves Danny Mullen videos, but is very serious about that Old Testament.
Well, the New Testament is Revelations. That's the one that we're talking about right now with the flying metal birds and the locust storms and the apocalypse.
Yeah, the big A.
All right. Well, is there any chance that she's going to watch this podcast or any of the podcasts?
Yeah, I think they already. I know my siblings and maybe my mom watched like the first one I was on. They don't really care about the dirty jokes or none of that.
That's great, man. So, how long is their end of the times sheltering up in the hills of Woodland Hills going to last?
Probably a while, but I'm thinking that if I just came and did the podcast with gloves and a mask and some shit like that, they'd probably get over it. They know that I can't stay away from like too long.
I currently have a mask that I have on right now.
There you go. Austin, what if I go to Walmart, I get you some shower curtains and some sort of makeshift metal structure, drape the shower curtains over that so you have your own little quarantine section of the studio.
Yeah.
You wear a mask and gloves. Hell, I'll even give you a bottle of rubbing alcohol so you can disinfect various surfaces.
We won't make contact with you.
I'll even come in a full hazmat suit if I can get my hands on one.
Do it, dude. I'll order you the hazmat suit off Amazon if you come in and you be our fucking producer starting next week.
It'll be in a package.
If you did that, I swear they would probably allow me to do it.
Probably. I need a different adverb there. Is that an adverb? I don't know. It's got an LY.
100%?
100%.
All right. That's good news.
Austin, right now, with all this quarantine shit that seems like it's going to stretch out into, as far as I can see, maybe even the next quarter of the year, maybe even till late summer, I've seen some predictions. If that happens, it's not going to be a matter of maybe moving the podcast over to the main channel. It's going to be, it's fucking definitely going there. We're going to beef it up.
I do think that's a good idea.
We're going to beef it up with guests, with written bits, with people getting drunk, with a 2-hour show, on top of a more minimalist form of content coming out on Thursdays for the main videos. We need you here, buddy. We need you here.
I'm down for it. I want to be there. I'll wear the hazmat suit and everything.
I need you here, Austin.
Started to coming around.
But you weren't here for us today. What's the date?
No.
March 23rd, Monday. We needed you, buddy, and it's okay. And you know what? Sometimes I can't tell if I'm being a bit of a tyrant or if I'm being reasonable by wanting more out of my people.
You can't tell?
I can't tell half the time.
You can't tell if you're being a tyrant, huh?
Sometimes I don't know whether I'm a saint or just the biggest piece of shit this world has ever known.
That's funny.
It's true.
I would lean on the saint side, but not like all the way.
Okay, thank you. And coming from a man of religion, that means a lot.
Oh, absolutely.
I'm like one of the people he prays to.
We need more religion in this crew, I'll tell you that much.
Austin, we'll get you the hazmat suit. I want you to check in with your mother and father, and I want you to get back to me before the end of the podcast.
Okay.
Tell him the stipulations.
Call back.
Call back, and I will answer your call, and we will get an answer for our audience, who's waiting at the very edge of all their respective seats.
Oh, yeah.
All right, I will do that.
All right, thank you, buddy. We'll talk to you soon.
Thank you soon. Bye.
Hey, thanks, man. Hey,
Bye, buddy.
And hustle up, Austin. We might be wrapping this bitch up soon.
Later, buddy.
Okay, I'll run over there.
Okay, cool. Over there might mean he needs to tunnel through some shit and defuse
absolutely.
a few booby traps and bombs.
Yeah.
I don't know what they're doing up there.
I mean, look, the media is scaring the shit out of everyone, man. Do you know what to believe on the media? Do you know what to believe out there?
Oh, I know exactly what to believe.
What do you believe?
I know what to believe and not believe.
Really?
I am like a fucking pig sniffing out truffles in the Italian countryside.
Is that right? So have you been going out?
Truffles of truth.
Do you just have no fear of the coronavirus?
I don't have no fear. I assume I'm probably going to be okay, but I'm like most reasonable people, worried about my parents.
Yeah, same.
That's the end of it.
That's the end of it.
I'm worried about my parents, and for selfish reasons, I'm worried about my own career.
Nice.
Because it's been going well. I was in the sweet spot, Leo.
Yeah.
I was destroying it in improv. I was the fucking class star. Finally, everything was coming together, and I was just destroying characters and the exercises and slaying that audience. I tell you, there was a chick who wrote for a feminist newspaper in New York, a tech guy with glasses with tape in the middle, an airline pilot, and a black dude who was a professional boxer, all of them in stitches. My improv transcends background of race and income.
Wow.
I'm a fucking genius, Leo.
Did you say you're one of the best improvers in the United States?
It goes me, then Will Ferrell, then Tina Fey, and Kristen Wiig, and Chris Farley.
You think there's two women in the top 5? You're out of your mind.
That was not cool. That was me scrambling for PC points. Kristen Wiig's really good.
She is good.
I'll take Tina Fey out of that.
I'll take Will Ferrell. I'll take fucking dude. Conan O'Brien's pretty good.
He's a good man. I'm talking about classically trained improv.
Classically trained improv. So yeah, that would be Will Ferrell. That'd probably be Mike Myers. I think he did in Chicago. He's in Groundlings in Chicago.
I don't know much about Mike Myers' comedy.
Dude, he's unreal.
I'll take your word for it.
Okay, yeah, dude. I mean, look, I've seen your performances absolutely escalate to, you've had me in stitches. I'll tell you that much.
I've had you in stitches, but you have the comedic taste of a buffoon. You're not.
Oh,
very
really?
easy
Is that
to
what you
crack
think so? Is that what you think? My favorite fucking movie of all time, comedy-wise, is fucking Borat, which is the funniest movie ever.
The favorite film of a buffoon.
Do you think that's the favorite film of a buffoon? Really?
It's a great film. It's a great film.
It's Danny Mullen on steroids.
It's a great film. What I was saying, though, is I was in the fucking rhythm, the fairy tale video, the Jesse Hiss video, killing it in improv. And it sucks now that those big productions... Oh, wait, we have Austin calling in right now. This is great. Austin, what's the word?
We got a positive. If I have a hazmat suit, we're all gravy.
How much are those fucking things?
Well, there was some at the surplus store. You could go check them out there.
All right. Austin, I'm going to the surplus store. I'm going to get you a hazmat suit.
Gotcha. And then I'll bring back with all the cameras and make the podcast main channel worthy.
Hell yes, baby.
Austin, thank you so much,
This
dude.
is
We
great
fucking
news.
need this,
and
dude.
remember, dude, it's only going to be 3 or 4 people in the fucking room. We aren't having a fucking bar mitzvah in here.
And Nico he can't get any ass besides Jill to save his fucking life. So he's not getting contaminated.
Oh, that was harsh.
Why
I
was that
disagree with
harsh?
that.
You think he can pull some ass?
No. Austin, you hear that? Nico's coming and he don't get no pussy.
Dude, he doesn't get any pussy, so he's not going to be contaminated. I'll tell you that much. Austin, now you keep keep yourself safe.
Nico, we love you. I know Nico listens to this podcast religiously.
We do love you. Austin, I don't want you doing none of those like 19, 20-year-old midnight hookups in a car type bullshit. I don't want you sneaking out of your house, going meeting up a girl for like some ass eating or any of that shit.
Or a guy for that matter.
Or a guy. That's fine too.
Your parents will be more upset about the guy also.
Nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that.
In the eyes of his parents and their religion.
Your parents, they would be upset about the guy. Yeah.
All right, Austin, that's great news. That's royal news. We're going to have a guest. I already know the first bit we're going to do. Austin, you're going to be a fucking star, buddy. Everybody knows you're bound for stardom. You just got to...
Thank you.
You got to trust in the process, dude.
Yeah.
You got to trust in the process.
I trust in you guys.
I trust in you, buddy.
We trust in you as well. Thank you for helping us with the podcast, man. Bringing it to the next level. We love you for that.
We do. We do.
Thank you. You're very much welcome.
All right, Austin. I'll see you bright and early at 2 p.m. next Monday.
I'll see you then.
Later, buddy.
Bye.
Oh, that's good.
That's good news.
That's a big burden off my shoulders. what I was saying, though, is that I had another masterpiece video ready to go that I don't want to get into too deeply. It was football related.
Yeah.
It was fucking brilliant. And now that is rendered completely unshootable by the virus. It's going to be tough. I don't remember what my original point is, but that news right there from Austin means at least one great piece of content is going to be coming down the pipe each week. And it's going to be even better. We're going to make it even better than it's been so far.
Yes. Will you do some low-hanging fruit type stuff like the coronavirus? Like a coronavirus video. You know what I mean?
No. What do you mean?
Not do it?
What do you mean?
I don't know. We could just like dress in hazmat suits and I don't know.
Leo, this is why I write the videos.
Oh, stop it. You know, I'm good on the fly, dude. Day of the video, we come up with some bits.
No,
yeah.
I'm just giving you shit, buddy. Quit being so insecure over there on the left side of the couch. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not opposed to anything. I just need to find people who are willing to go out and shoot right now.
Yeah, it's tough. Nico is apprehensive about it, huh?
He's a little apprehensive because he has parents who are in their 50s. I need to tell him to quit being a puss. The death rate in your 50s is like 1%. I'm willing to roll the dice on his parents.
1 out of 100, dude?
I'm willing to put their lives on the line for my channel.
Really?
No.
Yeah, it's going to be a struggle. But like, look, I think a lot of people just want to see you talk, dude. What if you could do remember you did the masturbation video? How many views does that have now?
The masturbation video is not me just talking, though. It had a script.
Wait, no. The masturbation where you just go around your house and talk about where you jerk off.
Oh, okay. That masturbation
please,
video.
did you really write for that one?
No, I didn't write for that one.
You wrote for that one, buddy?
There's a scripted one I did in Vegas. That was how Fan Jerry discovered me. It's called Why Guys Masturbate.
Yeah.
That one, it was originally on Facebook. It was very scripted. It's not bad. I just went and re-listened to it.
Oh, I would want to, dude. Personally, I was attracted to your skits when I first checked out your Instagram, and I didn't even go to your YouTube. I just looked at your Instagram, and you had this really funny handjob script, or not handjob, masturbation script. It was a scripted video with your buddy who filmed our first UCLA video.
It's called Let's Jerk Off Together.
Yeah, I thought that was really funny. The comedic timing was there. I thought that you executed the editing solid. I was pleased with it. I was like, I'd like to do some skits because I'm an actor, so it would be funny to do something scripted. We've done scripted things this year. I mean, let's keep it going. With that, I mean, I know it takes a lot of work. I get it.
The good thing about the virus, or what might be a good thing about it, other than all the death, which I view as a positive. Joking. The good thing about it is it's going to be something that forces me to break pattern.
It could be one of the best things that happens to you. Or it could be a difficult time, but what if you discover something that's amazing that maybe your channel, because of this one video that you make during this break, what if your channel just fucking blows up because of it? That's possible.
It's very possible. It'd be very possible that would have happened without me doing a video during this break.
Right.
Or without me doing this type of videos with the coronavirus.
Yeah. Look, I believe in you, man. I don't think that you need to doubt that you can make the same level of video that you've made going out and fucking with people. I think you could make that same video staying right here in this fucking house.
I disagree with that. I know that's probably not true. At least it won't live up to my mental interior standards.
Yeah, but I think maybe you're being too hard on yourself. Maybe people love that you go out and you fuck with people and it's funny, but maybe they just want to see what's going on in that heart of yours, man.
I doubt that.
I don't doubt that.
I doubt that.
I every time, at least the comments I'm getting, look, I'm not getting crazy views on any video that I put on my channel, but I like putting just you existing and you being yourself, like not putting on some character or something, just being good old Danny, because you're a pretty interesting guy without any of the bells and whistles. And I think that anything you do where you talk and you put forth some effort into is going to be something that your fans and people out there are going to be excited to see, man.
Maybe not. Maybe a percentage of them. Whatever the case, this much is true. There is a virus. It is keeping people in their homes by legal force, or soon to be. It's not too tightly enforced right now. And I have to work around that. And every other YouTuber, mostly around the world, Maybe there are a couple in South Africa or something. They can still film unmolested. Almost everybody else is dealing with it too.
Yep.
And I can either, as I've told Leo a lot of times, I can pick my fork in the road. I can choose to be a bitch and cry in my room and drink away my problems and stop producing content, or I can fight through it. Got to keep on pushing.
I believe in you, brother.
Got to keep pushing. So my decision is I'm going to keep making videos, and I'm just going to see how they shape up with all this bullshit going on. But having Austin running the 4-camera podcast and beefing that up and putting it on the main channel until this shit is over seems like a good first step.
That's a great first step. Will Nico possibly be completely hammered in that episode?
If I can get my fists on a hazmat suit, people can count on Nico being shit-faced on this couch next Monday.
That is going to be fun.
Or next Tuesday, when it airs.
I might have to have a few drinks with him, though, you know?
I'm sure you will.
Trying out the old sorrows.
I'm sure you will. I'm sure you will.
Yeah, you think so? You think I've been drinking during this break?
You like your drink?
A little bit.
Why do you like your drink so much?
Not so much. I don't like it that much. I'm like a 4 or 5 beer guy twice a week.
For you, to be fair, 4 or 5 beers is 2 to 3 beers for everybody else.
Exactly. So it's I like I usually do it on an empty stomach, like before dinner or something. So I'm like nice and tips.
Okay.
And then the meal kind of sobers me up, and then by bedtime I smoke a cigar on the balcony and go to bed.
You're smoking a cigar every week?
Well, my sugar mama sent me a massive box of them. So I have like 45 cigars. I'm down to like the last 10 maybe.
I'm worried about your oral hygiene, your oral health.
Listen, I'm one of the best flossers in the world. If you're one of the best improvers in the world, I'm one of the best flossers in the world.
Well, you know what, buddy? You take your talent and I'll stick with mine.
When did you become such an asshole?
I don't know.
Seriously, why are you so mean recently? You never answer my texts anymore. So look, I get it. You're stressed out. It's fine. Maybe I'm not fucking saying something you want to know about. I don't know, dude. It's only positive. I don't fucking text you shit like, hey, dude, this guy was talking shit, blah, blah, blah. You never answer my text. You're always in a fucking, you never fucking look at me like you used to look at me. It was as much, when someone looks at you where you're like happy to see the guy. Now I'm like your fucking coworker, dude. Why are you looking at me like I'm fucking Bob working in HR, dude? You just see me once a week, dude, fucking tell me what's going on. Why?
Leo, it's been a long time since I've seen your penis. And if you really wanted to capture my attention...
Is that what it is?
Lead with that over text.
I just send you a dick pic?
Yeah.
God damn it. I'm scarred with the dick pics, dude. You want me to send you a dick pic? Is that what Adam Fu does? I'm going to talk to Adam Fu about this. We're going to have I'm going to be like, Adam, listen, how do you keep him engaged all these years? How do you talk to that guy? Because I've lost him. I'll
tell you. Fu treats me.
Penis pics, huh?
No, Fu treats me like a rich Hollywood exec treats his hot little number housewife.
Oh.
For me, it's the same kind of pattern of affection they show.
Yeah.
The guy buys him a Maserati, the affection levels spike, and they peter out over the next couple of months until he takes him to Maui.
Dude,
For me, it's not Maui or Maserati, it's penis pics.
I see.
I haven't been getting enough.
I fucking tried so hard to get you into Candy Cane Land. Did you know?
Candy Cane Alley?
Yeah, I tried so hard.
Call it what it is, Leo.
Candy Cane Alley, dude. I tried so hard to get you in there, dude. You did not want to have anything to do with me. You know who cuddled with me? You know who was happy to cuddle with me? Nico was happy to.
Mr. Mint? Pussies.
Nico was so happy to cuddle, dude. And then, you know what? We've spent so much time with each other. I wanted to show some affection. You didn't have any of it. Nothing. All week. Yeah. You cuddled with Austin, though, didn't you? The new guy, huh?
Him and I did not cuddle.
The new, young, spry kid.
You know, I like him young. I like him young.
You like him young. I knew that about you.
Your theory with women is keep them below 22. Yeah. It's my theory with men.
You ever see The Talented Mr. Ripley, dude?
No.
Oh, damn, you should see that. You would love that movie.
They fuck young chicks?
No, well, yeah, they fuck young chicks. Yeah, young dude. Kind of. It's like Matt Damon and Jude Law have like a really strange homoerotics, but they're not gay, but it's a weird relationship for sure.
You know what movie? I don't know why this popped into my head. I'm sorry. Because you mentioned Mr. Ripley. That's why.
Never apologize to me on this fucking podcast.
That's why I'm thinking of it. Leo insists the biggest steaming pile of feces in American cinema is indeed a good film.
I cannot believe you don't like Good Will Hunting.
Good Will Hunting?
Dude, fucking Matt Damon's so... Dude, Robin Williams is amazing in that movie. Fucking Ben Affleck's fucking speech, dude, at the fucking when he's like, if I fucking see you at your house, I'm gonna fucking kill you, man. Every day I hope to go there and see that you're gone. That's the same speech I would make to you, man. If you were just a bum, I'd be like, listen, Danny, I'm gonna do it right now. You want to be fucking Matt Damon, dude?
I don't want to do any improv, or I don't want to do anything theatrical that has anything to do with that hunk of crap.
Such an asshole.
That movie
dude.
sucks, dude.
It's so good. He fucking figures out equations in the hall, dude, and then he's amazing.
Great synopsis.
Listen, that is exactly
They should
how
have
it goes
hired you
down.
to write some
That's
sort
how
of-
it goes down. He's fucking works at MIT or
know.
Harvard. Is
Okay.
it MIT? It's MIT. And then the guy puts on fucking equations that are really difficult, and he solves one that took a guy
Wow.
like a year or something. That took like a mathematician a year.
Wow.
What?
Robert Ebert, is it Roger Ebert?
Guy was a genius. Steve Jobs was fucking. He look in the movie. Matt Damon was supposedly, adopted, right? And then he was abused, and then he was a fucking genius. Well, guess who was like that? Steve Jobs. Steve Jobs was abused and was a fucking adopted, and then look at him. He could change the world forever.
Okay,
Danny.
so let me see, and don't jump in here. Let me just see if I'm getting your logic right.
Yeah, here we go.
Because there are some parallels between the movie and a real life person, and because a J.O. does equations in a hallway, it's suddenly a good film.
Listen, it's a good film because the acting is solid, except for the chick, because it's uplifting, it inspires, because Matt Damon and Ben Affleck were both from Boston, so they nailed that fucking the wicked awesome. I can't do Boston.
Yeah,
accent.
you can just do Crystalia.
All right, fuck off. No, I can't. That is not Crystalia. Don't tell me that's Crystalia. I could do a fucking the New York guy whenever the fuck I want. You shut the fuck up. Gabagool.
That film, the writing level is about on par with R.L. Stein's 38th Goosebump novel.
Listen, that is a good novel. I read it. It was one of those choose your own endings.
Is that Night of the Living Puppet?
Yeah. And you choose your own ending, and I always survived because I always made the right decision.
Okay, maybe I chose the wrong novel. Say 21, for instance.
It's a good one,
But
too,
the fucking scene, the movie that made me hate Matt Damon, it made me hate Ben Affleck,
I know what it is.
it made me hate Robin Williams, and you know what? It almost made me hate Elliott Smith, my musical hero who's all over that soundtrack, was the fucking bar scene where Matt Damon is reciting passages about agrarian reform in the 1400s to some bully, to some Harvard bully who's drinking an ale at the bar.
Well, he read a book in the library, like he said, and you could get the same education that you get at Harvard in the library. That was his point.
That scene is so heavy-handed and so unbelievable and so fucking douchey. You know what? I'm going to research the copyrights, and I'm going to see if it's adequately transformative for me to play that clip on air next week and tell you exactly why it sucks.
I would love that.
If I can legally do that, it would make my day. It would make my week.
Really?
Yeah, it's the shittiest movie that's ever come out of Hollywood.
Well, you know what? That is so ridiculous that you'd say Good Will Hunting is the shittiest movie. It won Best Screenplay. All right, the Academy doesn't agree with you, and they are scholars.
If you put a transgendered and a Mexican person,
nowadays, not then,
and
dude.
an obese chick in a film, it gets Best Picture too.
This was in Harvey Weinstein's fucking middle of, he produced it. Harvey Weinstein produced it. Not only that, it was in the middle of when he was pulling his cock out everywhere, dude. You know what he told Kate Beckinsale? This is funny. You probably like this. She came to a red carpet in a white suit, and he asked her to come to his like a hotel room, and he fucking berated her, and he goes, "Nick, I want to see some tits on the red carpet. If I want tits, you give me tits."
That's the only thing I've heard associated with the production of that movie that I agree with.
Harvey Weinstein and him talking to Kate Beckinsale about
His
that?
statements to Kate Beckinsale about her tits. Only thing I can agree with.
Listen, dude, you're telling me that Ben Affleck's monologue, when he looks at his friend in the eye, he's got the cigarette and the fucking beer. And if you know anything about acting, activities is the key. You have to have a bunch of activities while you're talking, and that makes it really, really natural. He fucking nailed that scene. He fucking nailed it. It inspires me. Sometimes I look it up on YouTube and I just watch that scene.
Ben Affleck is the biggest walking pile of garbage in Hollywood. I hate Ben Affleck.
You hated The Town? I'm not saying he's an amazing actor.
I hate him as a person.
Okay.
I hate him as a person.
Why?
Because, well, first of all, he got kicked out of a hotel I worked at in Vegas for counting cards because he was doing it too obviously. That, it could be argued, is actually kind of neat.
That's absolutely amazing.
But he's a social justice warrior dickhead.
Is he?
He was on...
He got me too'd. He got me too.
He's a social justice warrior, or at least he was trying to be a social justice warrior in order to cover his tracks.
Gotcha.
He was on Bill Maher, Politically Incorrect or Real Time or whatever his new show is, arguing against Islamophobia. It was Sam Harris on there and Bill Maher, granted, neither of which are exactly overall wearing bigots for Mississippi.
Yeah.
They're scholars. They're men of learning.
Sure.
He's trying to argue with them and say that they're fucking racists and that criticizing any facet of Islam automatically makes you a racist and Islamophobic.
Oh, look, I've never seen that video or anything, but I'm sure that maybe he was having people change.
You should look it up. It's very interesting.
All right.
For instance, Bill Maher would say something like, well, if you look at page 369 of the Quran, it says here that anybody who disagrees with this element, say cutting a woman's vagina off when she reaches puberty, Ben Affleck jumps in, you are fucking racist. How dare you criticize the religion? That's not... I've heard theories floating around that he was loaded up on steroids while it was going on.
Dude, he did get really jacked for Batman, and he got really jacked for The Town, which is The Town's a great movie. Come on. You don't like The Town?
I haven't seen The Town.
God damn it. You got to watch The Town, man.
He lost me with Good Will Hunting.
Dude, you've never seen an Affleck film after that?
I've seen an Affleck commercial with Gilbert Gottfried, a man of talent.
Listen, dude, Good Will Hunting is not the worst movie ever in the history of movies. It's probably, I don't know, it's another movie that Ben Affleck was in, possibly. Geely, a lot of people say, is one of the worst movies ever in the history of movies. Although I don't even think that's that bad. I think you can't really say a movie is terrible because someone out there is going to like it. My girlfriend was telling me that
you can say that. You can say it's terrible even if many people like it.
Well, yeah, you can say it's terrible because it's up to you. It's subjective, right?
No, it's not. It's subjective. I had to tell Nico about this earlier. Nico tried to make fun of me because I was making fun of the music they were playing at the burger place we went to on the way up to the mountains. Mm-hmm. They were playing some bubblegum pop, and I said, hey, this is the worst song I've ever heard. And Nico goes, oh, Danny thinks music is objective, and he doesn't realize it's subjective. And I said, listen, Nico, no, it's fucking not. The Rolling Stones are a better band than Limp Bizkit.
Well,
Jimi Hendrix is a better guitar player than Chad Kroeger from Nickelback.
True.
All right? And yeah, those are extreme examples. But if we can say those two things with certainty, then there is a continuum. And we can say in the more middle areas that the Smiths are better than Blink-182.
Sure.
We can say things like that, even though both bands are enjoyable and slightly respected.
Sure.
Good Will Hunting is trash and Taxi Driver is great. I can say that right there without being, it's so, but I like you, Good Will Hunting. Taxi Driver's better.
Wait, you've seen Taxi Driver?
Fuck yeah. I know all about Travis Bickle.
I like that.
I know more about that movie than you, bitch. I know Jodie Foster was underage when they shot it. And she's a hooker.
How old was she in the
14.
movie? What does the fucking pimp say you can do to her?
You can fuck her in the ass, fuck her in the mouth, come on her face, just no rough stuff.
Wow. You sick fuck.
I see the movies that matter, Leo, because I'm a man of exquisite taste.
When does De Niro shave his head in that movie?
He doesn't shave his head. He has a mohawk.
Well, when does he shave it into a mohawk?
Do you mean exactly after which scene? Sure. He shaves it before he goes and tries to assassinate Palantine.
All right, fine. You like Taxi Driver. That's interesting. Who introduced you to that movie?
It was in an Ollie G episode. He interviews the guy from the Actors Studio, Lipton. Is that the guy's name?
Yeah, I think so, yeah.
He interviews him, and he's talking about Robert De Niro, and James Lipton, I think the guy's name is like, oh, you should see Taxi Driver. And Ollie G's like, is it better than Analyze This? And he's like, and James Lipton's like, I think it's much better than Analyze This. Which brings me back to my original point. Art is not subjective. You can think Amy Schumer is a better stand-up than Louis C.K., and that just makes you a dickhead. That's all that makes you.
I see what you're saying.
If you like Travis Scott and you like Bruno Mars, I want to throw you off the edge of the Pacific with weights tied around your ankles.
The reason that they say
you're not a beautiful snowflake.
The reason they say it's subjective is because there really is no way to measure it. There's no statistics. So that's the problem. So that's why they say you can't, it's subjective. But I get what you're saying. Obviously, your point is correct. But there's still no way to measure it. So look, if we were dust and all they found was Limp Bizkit and the Rolling Stones, like way in the future, they'd be like, okay, well, obviously, why is this all we're studying? They probably would group it in the same, like they'd be like, it was music, you know what I mean? They're not going to be like, this was clearly better than,
Maybe they'll even like Limp Bizkit better. What are some Limp
Yeah,
Bizkit
that's what I'm
songs?
saying. Yeah, they might like Limp Bizkit better.
It's a fucked up world, a fucked up place. Everybody's judged by the fucked up face. Fucked up kids, a fucked up wife,
Shit.
a fucked up something with a fucked up knife.
Nice.
You think they're gonna like that better than Beast of Burden?
Yes.
Might.
But I mean, yeah, I think Limp Bizkit. I remember him getting roasted because he rhymed here with here. He rhymed two years.
That is at the bottom of the list of offenses committed by Limp Bizkit.
Yeah.
Didn't you say you fucked the same girl as Wes Borland used to be married to? Can we talk about that? Let's out that on the podcast.
It was a long time ago, but I did it. Yeah, I did.
You fucked Wes Borland's wife.
Hey, shh.
Ex-wife?
These fucking kids are gonna. Shh. Let's call it what it is. Yeah, it's his. She was dating Borland at the time.
Oh,
He
really?
wouldn't bang her.
Wait, she was dating? So you...
No, dude, I'm trying to cover it up, dude. Fuck it, dude. No, I hooked up with Wes Borland's. I didn't say I fucked her, by the way. I did. We hooked up. Wes Borland's fucking. This is one of his wives. Back in the day.
Wes Borland's one of the gentlemen up on stage with Limp Bizkit. He's painted black, typically, wearing some sort of face mask, and he plays the riff that goes.
He's really talented.
It's just one of those days when you don't want to wake up. Everybody stinks and everybody sucks.
Listen, buddy, you have some musical ability. When are you gonna fucking sing? Dude, the fans have been asking for it for so long. Why not on this podcast? The world's ending, dude. Just fucking get your guitar, play fucking Under the Bridge. Come on, dude. Just do a little bit. Maybe just a minute, dude.
All right, I'll end it right now.
Fuck yeah. Ladies and gentlemen.
What's up, man? Nice to meet you. I'm actually not Danny Mullen. I'm Anthony Kiedis.
Oh, what's up, Anthony? Listen, I'm a big fan. I also live in the Valley like you do.
Oh, yeah. Valley, I love the Los Angeles Lakers.
Hell yeah, dude.
I like to surf.
You're jacked, dude.
Yeah, I'm sober now, so don't tempt me with any drugs.
No, man, I don't use any drugs. My coworker, Danny Mullen, he does, though.
Oh, yeah, we'll keep him out of here.
Yeah, I will.
Hey, one point of bonding is I heard you and I both only fuck girls under 21.
That's true, man. Absolutely. Why go any higher than that? They're old maids after 21.
I agree.
Yeah.
If you look at the tabloids, you just do a quick Google search, you're going to see a bunch of teenage models in my sexual wake.
Dude, that must be nice.
It's not bad.
I'm proud of you, brother.
So this is a song I wrote when I was feeling really despondent and lonely, driving home from a rehearsal.
Yeah.
And Rick Rubin was actually thumbing through my notebook.
Oh.
And he found it and he said, man, that's a really dope poem.
Oh, shit.
So I took it to John Frusciante, a gifted, magical human being.
Yeah.
One of the most talented musicians on the planet.
Yeah.
And it's just like some act of nature. Just the four of us, me and Chad Smith and Flea and John Frusciante get in a room, and it's just like the cosmos. They take us over.
Wow.
And so this song just popped out.
What's the song called?
It's called Under the Bridge. It's about my loneliness, and it's about the saddest time of my life when I was shooting dope under a bridge in downtown LA.
That's what I was going to ask
with
you.
a bunch of gangsters.
Wow.
And I had this beautiful girl in my apartment, in my palatial home in the Hollywood Hills, and I was ignoring her just to get high.
I just want to tell you, man, it's an honor to be in your wake, buddy.
Yeah. I'll get you a ticket to the next UFC fight I go to,
nice.
and get front row at just to try to gain props.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah, here it goes. And I don't really play guitar, and I haven't sang in a while. I've actually been off the wagon on another heroin bender.
All right. Don't worry. If it's not perfect, it's okay, buddy. Nobody's perfect. We're all just human. We're all just human, buddy.
I've been down scoring heroin on Bonnie Bray up until about 6 p.m. tonight.
Oh, well.
Here it goes. Sometimes I feel like I don't have a partner. Sometimes I feel like my only friend is the city I live in, the city of angels. Lonely as I am, together we cry. I drive on the streets 'cause she's my companion. Leo DiTavio fucks underage girls. It's his only reason for living.
That's true.
He could be replaced with a blow-up doll.
Also not true. Hit it.
He thinks he's hot shit, 'cause I don't know the chords to the rest.
The world needed what you just did there. They needed it. During this virus out there, the people needed that beautiful piece of art.
And you don't take
Thank
exception
God.
to any of the lyrics about you fucking underage girls, right?
No, it's totally fine. I mean, I've heard it all before, and it's not necessarily untrue.
And I'm Anthony Kiedis.
Yeah.
I do it too.
Right.
All right, buddy.
Hey, man, we're brothers in arms.
We're brothers in arms.
Yeah.
All right. I never want to see you again after this.
Why?
Because I'm rich and famous, and you're below me. Leo fucks young girls.
Dude, ask him to subscribe.
Leo fucks only young girls.
Subscribe to the channel, my Patreon, and Danny's channel, his
Leo
Patreon.
fucks only young girls.
We're surviving on that shit right now during the coronavirus.
One time. Leo fucks young girls to make the time go by. Leo fucks young girls. He likes to get real high on the pussy juice. That's how he gets his kicks. Yeah, he's a douche. That's how he likes to kick it.
It's my drug.
Leo doesn't do drugs.
Pussy is my drug.
He hangs outside high schools.
I wait till they're 18. I don't care if they're in high school. Do an apology song for Ben.
I'm sorry, Ben, because I aired your personal shit on the air. It was a total dick move. We need you in the podcast fucking studio.
Yep.
Your energy is oh so smooth.
Yeah,
And I love
it's so true, dude. It's working.
make our show so much fucking better. And I know that if you sit down with us, the show will reach a much larger audience. You are Asian, we can't reach that demo any other way, yeah. And you're Jewish, it's a 2-for-1. Oh yeah, baby, a 2-for-1.
Oh my God. Danny, that was fucking good, dude.